It starts in Genesis chapter 24 when Abraham sent the servant out to find Isaac a wife. So Abraham tells the servant, I want you to find a wife. She has to be from the same lineage as Abraham. She has to be humble. The servant has to ask the woman he finds, and she would give him water, and she would be a humble person that would respond and say, not only will I give you water, but I also give your camels water too. So the servant goes out and he goes on his journey. He takes these camels with him, and he goes, and you'll see why I'm telling this story in Genesis 24 here in a minute. So the servant goes out from the father, Abraham, to go find his wife for Isaac, his son. He goes out to try to find her. He finds this well. Then at this well, he prayed and asked the Lord to guide him to this woman that Abraham described for his son Isaac. So as he goes to, in the middle of praying this to the father, the woman shows up in the middle of him praying, and she says, he asked who she was. She said her name is Rebecca, and he asked her, like Abraham said, he asked her, could you give me a drink? And she said exactly what Abraham said. She and what Isaac prayed about too, that how she would respond. She not only would give him drink, but she would also take care of the camels too. So then the servant automatically falls down to the ground, start worshiping God and thanking God. She takes the servant back to her family, which her family is, she has a father and a brother. She takes them back to meet her father and her brother. And the servant tells the whole testimony of what happened, as far as like how, Abraham gave him the instruction and how he met Rebecca. And he wanted to take Rebecca back to Isaac immediately. And they was like, well, hold on, let's stay the night real quick and we'll discuss it more in the morning. So after that happened, the morning came, and the servant was ready to take Rebecca back to Isaac. And they asked Rebecca, do you want to go or whatever? You trust the servant? You want to go with him? Meet this man Isaac? And she said yes. And she followed the servant, and they journeyed back. They met with Isaac,